Hello, and welcome to this video on the top 5 youngest mothers in the world. While motherhood is a wonderful experience for many women, it is important to note that becoming a mother at an extremely young age can come with a lot of challenges. In this video, we will dive into their stories and learn more about the circumstances that led to such early motherhood. Number 1. Lina Medina. Lina Medina was born in Peru in 1933 and became a mother at the age of 5 years and 7 months. When she was brought to the hospital by her parents to find out why her stomach was growing, they discovered that she was pregnant. She gave birth to a healthy baby boy via cesarean section. The father of the baby was never discovered, and the case is still a mystery to this day. Lina's case was a shock to many people because it was medically impossible for a girl that young to become pregnant naturally. Her case is still studied by medical professionals, and many theories have been proposed to explain how she became pregnant at such a young age. One theory suggests that Lina may have had a rare condition that caused her to enter puberty at an early age. Number 2. Yelizaveta Liza Grishchenko. Liza Grishchenko became a mother at the age of 6 years and 7 months. She lived in the Ukrainian SSR when she became pregnant and gave birth to a healthy baby boy via cesarean section. It is said that the father of the baby was a 70-year-old man who was living with the family at the time. Many people were outraged when Liza's story was made public. In many cultures, it is common to blame the victim, and Liza's story was no exception. People were quick to judge her and her family for allowing such a thing to happen. However, it is important to remember that Liza was a child who was too young to understand what was happening to her. Number 3. Mumsy. Mumsy was a Nigerian girl who became a mother at the age of 8 years old. She was married off to a 40-year-old man when she was just 5 years old, and she gave birth to a healthy baby girl 3 years later. It is said that Mumsy's own grandmother was the one who arranged for the marriage. Mumsy's story is a tragic example of how child marriage can ruin the lives of young girls. Child marriage is a widespread problem in many parts of the world, especially in developing countries. Girls like Mumsy are often forced into marriages with much older men, and their childhoods are stolen away from them. Number 4. Griseldina Acosta. Griseldina Acosta was a young girl from Colombia who became a mother at the age of 9 years old. She gave birth to a healthy baby girl via cesarean section. The father of the baby was never revealed, and Griseldina's parents claimed that she had been kidnapped by a group of men. Griseldina's story is a heartbreaking example of how violence against women and girls can have devastating consequences. Rape is a serious problem in many parts of the world, and young girls like Griseldina are especially vulnerable. It is important to have laws and systems in place to protect young girls from this type of violence. Number 5. Hilda Trujillo. Hilda Trujillo was a young girl from Mexico who became a mother at the age of 9 years old. She gave birth to a healthy baby girl via cesarean section. Hilda's stepfather was the father of the baby, and he was arrested and sentenced to 10 years in prison for the crime. Hilda's story is an example of how sexual abuse can happen within families. Children are often taught to trust and obey their parents, and when parents abuse that trust, it can have severe consequences. It is important to encourage children to speak up when they feel uncomfortable or threatened, and to have systems in place to protect them. These stories of young motherhood are difficult to hear, but they serve as a reminder of the importance of protecting children from early marriage and sexual exploitation. It is important to ensure that every child has a safe and healthy childhood, and that we work to prevent these tragedies from happening in the future. Thank you for watching this video on the top 5 youngest mothers in the world. So that was it for today's video. See you in the next one. Till then, peace.